heretofore once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. In this episode of our rookie season in career mode, we're going to be completing race 34 of 36, which is going to take place at Phoenix International Raceway for the Checker Auto Parts 500, brought to you by Havoline. In the last episode, we went to Atlanta Motor Speedway, where we finished in 33rd place. That was probably the most disappointing and uneventful race of the entire season. We've had the Richmond races and then that very bad Martinsville race, but at Atlanta, the car had speed, but it didn't have anything to do with it because I guess the car just wasn't handling that well. I mean, we started like, I think, in the bottom of the top 20 or something like that, or the bottom of the top 30, whatever the hell I'm trying to say right now. And then we wound up finishing like right around that same area, losing a few positions after the start of the race and during pit stops. Bobby Labonte DNF that kept us from getting just 34th, but Tony Stewart got his 7th win of the season during that race, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. still got 10. So with 3 races to go, it is possible that Tony Stewart could tie with Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins if he wins all of the last 3 races of the season. So with that 84-point lead, if Tony Stewart gets a DNF or something like that, then this championship will start getting really close. And we are in 25th place, like 29 points behind Terry Labonte. So if we run well at Phoenix, it is very possible that we could find ourselves getting back into 24th, maybe even 23rd, because I know Phoenix is a strong track for me. I know that because I ran some practice there, and I was capable of qualifying like in the top 10 somewhere. And then even after that, because of my setup with really low PSI and the wedge turned up until we get to my pit stop and just flip-flopping it, I found out that I can have a short run car at the beginning, and that the second half of the race I can have a car that can really maintain positions and stay in front of all the people as the field spreads apart. That's just my way of the algorithm I have for this race. I suck at wording sentences, but yeah, we still got some rivalries left over from Martinsville, but nothing that I really have to worry about. Click quick select, and we'll go into qualifying with our highest car rating yet. And the reason why this is so high at 62 is because everything is actually fresh equipment. The chassis, the engine, and the body. So yeah, let's not waste this. Let's go out there, get another pole. I don't know how much you guys can hear the rain in the background, but like maybe only if I'm not commentating. But aside from that, yeah, you're probably not going to be able to hear it because the game is going to be loud, and then there's my commentary, covering up a bit. But this is going to be the second to last race that we do with KCal Gaming's paint scheme. I'm bringing it here just because it's Arizona, and it's very close to where he lives in California, of course. I know I can be very aggressive in turn 3 in comparison to those guys, but their best corner is definitely turn 1. I just got to make sure I don't take it too badly. Got 12th place on the first lap. Let's just take turn 1 and 2 all fine and good. Try not to hit the damn wall off the corner. I've done that a few times just because I'm expecting the car to have better turning than it actually does. Okay, I think I need to get like a 26.8 to get the pole here. Just throw it into turn 3 and drag the brake so I can stay in the bottom of the corner. It won't go down. Get down. Damn, car, what the fuck? Okay, is this lap going to be better? 26.93, that should be in the top 5, right? Yep, it's 5th place. That was quite accurate. So we're starting on the inside. Now, I'll try to stay in the top 5 as long as possible because I've managed to do that before whenever I practice this race, but in that scenario, I actually started out on pole. So we didn't get pole, but we qualified well, so that's going to help us out on the average, even though there's no possibility that we're actually going to lose our secondary sponsorship or whatever. But yeah, if I can pass a few cars at the start of the race, and we can stay in 5th place just blocking people, because it is really wide off of turn 2, so that's a place where I'm good at it. And then going to turn 3, I know it can be pretty aggressive to the point where I actually pull away from them, and it's more than they actually gain from me off of turn 4. Looks like we have Jeff Gordon on the front row next to Tony Stewart in his Coca-Cola car. That's a weird track to drive a Coca-Cola car. Green flag is out, runway for 30 laps, or 31 laps here at Phoenix International Raceway. Almost said Speedway. I mean, it is a Speedway, but I don't know. Some people like to call it a short track, even though the game labels that as a speedway in this game specifically, whenever you're picking through setups and stuff. Okay, I can dive into turn 3. Gonna hit Mark Martin, crash into his alternate paint scheme. I wasn't trying to hit him that freaking hard, dive it in that far. I somehow turned off the freaking mirror. Get off of me, clear him, car. Okay, damn it, I'm not getting clear of him. And now I can't enter the corner correctly. We'll have turn 3 to get back past Bill Elliott. Also, Bill Elliott's having a good race right now. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is behind me, so his chances of finishing in front of Tony Stewart are very low with him being that close to me. You know I can pass Bill Elliott right here. Well, not if he's blocking me. Now he's starting to check up. Not getting very much grip off of turn 4. Well, we're in 5th place. Staying in this position is not going to be easy, but it is going to spread out. Now, with me on 15 PSI, you just know these tires are going to get very warm, but I've gotten very used to being on low PSI just because I didn't know that I was wearing up tire wear throughout the years. That at this point, I'm very used to tire wear. It's just how it is. So I'm going to take advantage of how good my tires are right now and how fresh they are and all the grip that I have. And once they start getting worn, I'll just be blocking people. So we're into 4th place. Somebody is DNFing. They almost will page the field. That is Hermie Sadler. Well, that doesn't really matter. Also, I've been kind of catching Tony Stewart, keeping the same distance with him. At the same time, Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been catching me. So that means Dale Earnhardt Jr. is faster than Tony Stewart. Well, I mean, even if you do pass Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt Jr., it's only one position. You're not going to win the championship. I'll make sure of that. It's just because I'm so freaking fast into turn 3, I'm actually catching Tony Stewart. I can get 3rd place. This is rookie season. Like, I'm pretty sure people watch this and like, what the fuck is going on? This doesn't make any sense. It's just how I set up my car. And I know that it's going to get worn tires with me losing positions and having struggle blocking people, but I can make it last. I mean, we're already on lap 8. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is all over my back bumper. Okay, how much am I gaining in turn 3 this time on Tony Stewart? So freaking much. Now I just gotta really drag the brakes to the point where I'm at the appropriate speed in the middle of the corner. It's kind of off how whenever I turn my tire pressure this down, it doesn't wear out the tires too much for me to handle to the end of the run. I don't know if it's how fresh the chassis is or what, but yeah, I guess I'm starting to get some really good tire grip at this point, and tire wear is really slow. I guess it's just how it used to be back in the day whenever I played this game and not realize what the tire pressure being low did to me, because yeah, I'm getting really used to it and I'm capable of driving on tires that wear down quickly. I don't know about passing Tony Stewart. I've been trying to, but it's just been back and forth. 1 step forward and 1 step back, but once these tires get very warm, it's going to be 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Still keeping these same guys behind me. Bobby Labonte's trying to get some redemption from that Atlanta race. Watch, I'm going to be right behind Tony Stewart going to 3 right here. Yep, I predicted it. We're right there behind him. If I could just diamond it off the corner, we're not going to lose that much speed off, or that much time. We're catching Jeff Gordon at the same time. Am I the fastest guy on the track by like just a little bit? Because a while ago he said I was at the very beginning of the race, but probably not anymore. That was an awful turn 1, so I just lost all that time that I gained. Try to get it all back. Oh my goodness. Look how much fucking time I gained with this tire grip going in the corner. I know the tires are really worn, but golly, I'm able to take advantage of that because of my experience with it playing this darn game. Oh, that was too much. That was too much. Let's keep it off the wall. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to pass me. Nope, no he's not. Oh, he's taking his pit stop. So yeah, we got people taking pit stops lap 14. We're on lap 16. That's about after the halfway point. I think like right here is where the halfway point is on the back stretch. So just get down to speed using the right analog stick so I have better throttle control. Oh my god, freaking tire. We shift into 3rd gear going down the freaking turn 4. Okay, 70 miles an hour. Good pit road entry. Yeah, I was coming off turn 4 and I shifted into 3rd gear. I did a while ago whenever I was in the middle of turns 1 and 2. So we're just going to flip the whole setup. Negative 0.5 turns of wedge and 25 psi. This way, you know, now that I'm all by myself, or it's really spaced out, everything is, it's probably a good idea. Just because now I can slide into the corners more and don't have to worry about getting so tied in. It's just at the same time I have to be careful during corners because I could spin it. But it really doesn't matter that much of, you know, how much work I put into staying in the top 5 all race long if my freaking jackman can't even stand up. He just falls over. Okay, how's the pit stop? 17.7 seconds. Go! What the fuck? You've lost enough time how much as it is. Fucking dumbass! You pissed me off that quickly. We lost enough time as it is. We lost a whole second. I know pit stops are 16.5 seconds. That was 17.7 seconds. Well, you can see how differently the car drives now. We've taken our pit stop and made that adjustment. But yeah, I'll go from 0 to 60 in terms of my mood whenever you do stupid shit like that. Just sitting on pit road waiting for fucking Ward Burton. Nobody cares about Ward Burton. Don't spin my race car. Now I'm pissed off and very angry and I need to calm down and have a little sweat mode because that was so stupid. So, after pit stops, we are back still in the top 20. I was going to say back in the top 20, but like I was in the top 20 the entire race, obviously. Trying to pass Sterling Marlin soon. The best I can finish in this race now is like 15th, seeing all these cars in front of me. I don't even have enough patience to wait till turn 3 to pass Sterling Marlin. Pull up in front of him. He's a little pissed off, but I don't give a crap. That'll drop down to 10 after the race. He just hit the wall on his own. Throwing it into turn 3. hitting Ward Burton, the person that my freaking AI driver waited for exiting pit road, so I could care less if I piss him off too. No, let me finish the pass. I can't do it. Not going to be aggressive enough going to turn 1 because it's not my best corner. We'll finish the pass going to turn 3. I know that for a fact, but this is going to be for 18th place. I think that's the best I finished in this race is 18th because I just lost so many positions just alone whenever I was practicing this race. But see all these guys in front of me. I could pass all 5 of these cars for the ends and at best finish 13th, so that's still pretty freaking good. But golly, we finished in the top 10. Freaking damn pit crew wasn't doing that, and my AI driver waiting for Ward Burton. But nope, that couldn't happen. Nice things can't just happen to me to make my life better. I gotta do it all on my own. They're pulling away because Ward Burton's putting too much pressure on my back. Here we go down the back straightaway. I'm gonna throw it into 3 and pass Elliott Sadler. We are catching these 4 guys up there in front of us, so at best, we can finish 13th place. Destroying the tires trying to catch these guys, counting down the freaking laps. 17th is fine and all, but I can do better. And I want to do better. Maybe I want it too much. Oh my god, this car wants to spin. I can feel it. And we got a side-by-side battle almost with Rusty Wallace and I think Jeremy Mayfield in 15th place. We're going to catch on them a bunch going to turn 3, but I don't want to catch on them too much. Damn it. It's going to kick out sideways. I have to hit the wall. Yeah, it wants to spin. That's what it wants to do right now. It wants to spin. It doesn't want to turn, but it wants to spin. Oh my freaking god, what have I done to these tires? Fine. I'll try to finish 17th. I'm not allowed to finish anywhere else at this point. Stupid damn pit crew ruined everything. And so did my AI driver. I don't know. Pit crew, AI driver, ruin everything. There's the headline. Now I gotta block 2 drivers. Love to be fast enough into turn 3 to stay in front of these guys easily. No, stop trying to spin. No, turn whenever I tell you to. Oh my god, this fucking car. And you can't finish turn 4 at all. I wore out freaking tires like crazy just trying to catch those guys, and I never actually did it. Now I've got Sterling Marlin trying to pass me, Ward Burton trying to pass me. I can't clear Ward Burton. Check up. Please just check up so that I can finish the damn pass. He's hitting the curb and all kinds of crap. Hitting Sterling Marlin, trying to keep control of the car. I am going to finish in 17th place. I don't care how pissed off you are. I am getting 17th. Ugh. I destroyed those tires trying to catch those guys, and I didn't do it. Freaking wedge adjustment took a toll on me once the tires got worn. I should just be satisfied with the fact that I got my top 20. I met my sponsorship expectations. But instead, I'm just so frustrated over the fact that I can't prove something. Instead, I'm just out there looking like a monkey fucking a football. You know where I stole that from, don't you? But in the next episode, we're going to North Carolina Speedway, Rockingham, for the Pop Secret 400. We got a top 20th place finish last time we went to Rockingham. That was the second race of the season. We're definitely going to have better equipment, even if it is used up quite a bit because of what I did to it in that race just a while ago. Yeah, we should be able to get like a top 15, maybe even a top 10, who knows. I don't know if it's that much better, but looks like Ryan Newman just got his 3rd win of the season, if I'm counting correctly. Yeah, that is his 3rd win. I don't know where Tony Stewart finished, but he's still 69 points in front of Dale Earnhardt Jr., so he must have at least gotten a top 10. He didn't get a top 5. Dale Earnhardt Jr., I think he finished like 2nd or something. I saw him in there. I don't even remember what it was because I had to change the paint scheme and everything. I don't even remember, you know. But we pissed off Sterling Marlin, Ward Burton, Rusty Wallace. Yeah, I rear-ended Rusty Wallace a while ago, and then I was hitting Michael Waltrip trying to stay in front of him at the finish line. I'm lucky I still got 17th because, yeah, if I had used up all those tires to get past Rusty Wallace and some of them guys, then they would have been behind me at the end of the race. And they would have been faster, so that would be even more dangerous. Awards. I got Rookie of the Race. I didn't have the fastest lap in that race, which kind of sucks because for a while I was actually keeping up with the leader. And he said, "You're the fastest driver out there. Try to catch up the leader," or whatever he said. I was like, really? But no, Jeff Gordon got it. And Jeff Gordon, he ran a really great race, but he didn't get the win, which kind of sucks. So let's go to team management, get a check up on everything. Engine Waste has 6 races left. That's not going to arrive until, like, I think, the 3rd race of the 2004 season. Yeah, we just dropped this stuff down in condition by 4%, but it's still pretty high, you know, 59 tire grip, 56 tire wear, and we've still got to wait on the repairs for the other chassis. And then the engine, yeah, we just had one that we were repairing or overhauling come in, looks like repairs. 61 power, 56 efficiency, that came in, but I'm not going to be using that in the next race because it's at Rockingham, and this one's good enough for Rockingham. I want to save that other one for Homestead because I have no experience there and I don't have the best car possible to possibly get a top 20 finish. Oh my goodness, but If I overhaul this one, nothing's going to increase, so that's what will happen whenever we get to that stuff. Oh well. We've got, like, how many races left on the other engine? 8 races. Yeah, I just got that one started. We got 5 races left on the other chassis, and then for our next body, we have 6 races left. And this one drops down for condition. 57 downforce and 56 drafting. I need a ton of downforce at Rockingham, and this is okay, but sucks how I just damaged it that much. And then you got our sponsorship, of course. We got our top 20. That's all we have to worry about, and our happiness goes up to 54 with this team. Let's go get another top 20 at Rockingham tomorrow. See you next time. That's that. And episode over.